Now, earlier this week, our Canadian rowers took home some hardware as well. The men's rowing 8 kicked things off with a silver on Wednesday, and then our women's 8 followed suit with a silver on Thursday.
Now, many of the rowers train here on Elk Lake, and while our West Coast winters are mild, they don't always allow the team to train year-round. So that's where the Pacific Institute for Sport Excellence and Canadian Sports Centre Pacific come in, as they help our athletes sweat 365 days a year.
If a picture is worth 1,000 words, this one would spell out the amazing journey it takes to get to an Olympic podium. The men's rowing 8 team train at Elk Lake in Victoria because of our West Coast climate. But Mother Nature doesn't always play along. Sometimes it's just too cold to hit the water. But that's where the Pacific Institute for Sport Excellence and Canadian Sports Centre Pacific come in. The Erg Centre at Pise is a second home for Team Canada. And while it's a great-looking facility, it also packs a mean punch.
I think it's 20 strokes, but the idea is like you want to be fading with like 3 strokes to go, 2 strokes to go. Like you want to go so hard that your body's like at failure.
Well, we always look for ways of getting better. We're never complacent. We never think, right, we've now made it. So we're always searching for those extra few inches.
The program proved to be so beneficial that the rowers actually use the Erg Centre year-round. But the Pise product offers way more than just that. The rowers use the facilities to work out and recover nearly every day.
Is this the hot tub or the cool tub? Or this is definitely. Why did you pop in and see it? This is definitely the cold tub.
You know, we've gone through a process of studying the best practice examples that exist. At the same time, though, I think what we're creating here is a unique, customized concept of a sport institute that matches our culture. We know that what we're doing is successful. So I think what it's done here at Pise and with Canadian Sports Centre Pacific, it's just motivated us collectively to do all that much more.
And while Victoria is honored to house the rowing teams, the feeling is certainly mutual.
Very lucky to be in Victoria, to have this environment and people supporting us. It's a valuable part of competition. There's psychology, it's the mental approach as well as the physical approach.
Facilities like the Erg Centre here, just a great demonstration of what happens when people get together with the interest of promoting and facilitating athlete performances and coach performances, right? Like, it's a fantastic demonstration of what happens when we get together.
And while it's the athletes who get to stand on the podium, they can thank the Pacific Institute for Sport Excellence and Canadian Sports Centre Pacific for helping them become the picture of perfection.